Okay, so if we are using our personal page to boost a post, you can do so and you can reach an audience, a warm audience that you've been building on your business page through video ads. If you're familiar with 𝗨𝗨𝗀𝗀 strategy, you'll know how that works. But there are a few things to keep in mind when you do this, okay? And I'm making this video so you can be aware of those. So first, go to your personal page. I'm on Tina's, and we're going to head down to a post we want to boost. And we made a mastermind board game post recently, which did quite well. What we're going to do is we're going to click Boost Post. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you will only be able to boost posts if you have a particular setup for your page done. So I'll let this load in. I'll actually step back for a moment. We'll come back to the post and I'll show you what detail you need to check. You need to make sure you click the three buttons and make sure professional mode is turned on. Not much will change from the switch between your profile being in normal mode to professional mode, but you'll have to make sure it's enabled and you'll see professional mode turn it off option in the three dots if you have it turned on. Okay, make sure that's enabled. Then we head back to boost the post. And one thing you'll have to watch out for here is which ad account you are using. So what you'll do is you'll likely have a personal ad account, which has just your name, and then a business ad account, which you'll want to check for now. So I'm going to pause and find my business ad account in the full list. Once you find it and select it, it'll ask you to reload the page. So you do so. And then you can see you have the right ad account selected. Now, this is important. You need the right ad account selected to target the warm audience you've built up over time. Now, what you can do is, now that you have this selected, you want to check a few things first of all. Now, what I generally do there are different types of posts. Sometimes you have text posts and sometimes you have video posts. I will go for get more engagement when I'm setting up a video post. So click save. And then let's head down like so. Turn off Advantage+ Creative. It will likely add a button automatically, so I'm going to scroll up and select no button in this case. If you have a special ad category, you can cover it here, although it's unlikely unless you're a real estate agent, have financial products or services, or touch on social issues. And now here's one thing you want to keep in mind. Most boosted posts, they'll do an Advantage+ audience and they'll pick a location for you and so on. What you'll want to do is select from your custom audiences. There are a few ways to do so. You can click see all and you have these different audiences set up. We can see we have personally a boosted post audience, which we're going to use. The thing to keep in mind is this. What you'll likely do, you will likely click on your custom audiences and you'll see these lists here. You'll want to select video views. So you've got power content, 25% video views, 95% video views. We have set up so anyone who engages with our posts or ads on our personal Facebook account, that we can retarget them. So we have that set up in our ads manager. I'll show you how to do that in another video. But what we can also check is that we get page engagement and Instagram engagement, pixel data, previous power content details. And so when you set this up, keep this in mind. When you, it'll likely say, well, depending on your location, it'll likely say the audience you selected is too narrow, select a broader audience. In some cases, you can see here that the location is set to one only. Since we're in Spain, it automatically sets it to Spain for us. And Advantage Custom Audience is on. You want this to cover all the locations where your audiences are, and you want Advantage Custom Audience to be off. So you scroll up. When you selected an audience of any kind, there is a pencil button, which allows you to edit these different sections. So I'm going to add United Kingdom, remove Spain, add in United States, add in Canada. And I will also add Australia and New Zealand as well. Anyone who's in our audience there, happy to share ads with them there as well. So all 5 now added. You'll get little notices by adding different countries, but we're not financial products, so we can ignore these. Advantage plus audience off, click Save Audience. And you can see we have the details we need all set. So then what we want to do is we want to select a budget. Now, I suggest for every boosted post, you use the equivalent of $10 spent over 3 days. So set the duration to 3 days. Ignore Facebook's notification here. And £8 is close to $10, so we set that. Use US dollars, Australian dollars, set that to 10. I tend to turn off then advantage placements. So we only have Facebook and Instagram selected. You can, sometimes the pixel here will register as off. This is not too important, but you'll have an option to enable it here. And if you have a pixel set up, it will activate automatically. And those are all the details you need to set up a boosted post on your page and send it to your audience. Now, what you'll have to make sure of is that you can select your ad account in the top right. And if this doesn't show, then this is something we talk about all working together. And then, of course, in some cases, we have boosted post audience already set up, so we don't have to worry about doing all the details here. It makes it far easier. But that's the overview of everything you need to know to have this set up. And I'll publish now, let that go through, and finish the video. So, hope this was helpful.